Kendall Gill and TLO, where they duke it out over the current events of the sweet science. Moderated by Mindy Bryant, with correspondent Alex Correa of the Squared Circle Report. Sponsored by 6040.
What's going on, guys? TLO here for the Parley alongside 15-year NBA veteran Kendall Gill in the building. Kendall, before I announce our sponsor here, I just saw a video of Alonzo Mourning blaming you for being dunked on by MJ.
Yeah, man. I mean, actually, he got the game wrong. It wasn't at home. It was here in Chicago.
Wow.
And they do have a video of it where they were playing a triangle offense and they threw the ball and Michael back cut me, and he got the basketball and he dunked on Zoe. But he is right. I used to talk a lot of crap to MJ. I mean, I probably was the only one in the league to do it because I just wasn't afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? But and also it used to make me play harder, when I talk crap to him, because I knew he was bringing his best. But, Alonzo told the story, but he just got the city wrong.
Oh, man.
And listen, Alonzo used to always tell me, let him come in here. So I could get the block. And I did. I let him go. You know what I mean? But that's MJ though, man. It's a different story.
Oh, KG, is your fault.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll accept it. But he didn't dunk on me though.
The parlay is sponsored by SafeLift. Again, if you want some SafeLift forefoot operations and a good environment, check out SafeLift. It's in the description box here as we continue with our interview here with our guest in the building, Mr. Kenneth Sims Jr. himself from Chicago, and he's joining us on the parlay today after a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Golden Boy Promotions has officially brought you on the stable here, and now you are officially there. And my understanding is you're in Vegas now, and you are getting ready for a potential fight. We don't know the opponent yet, from my understanding, but you're out in Vegas, and you're signing Golden Boy, my guy.
Yes, sir. A couple weeks ago we got the deal done, so still no opponents yet. Probably got a date. I ain't too sure if I can say nothing about the exact date yet, but we'll be back before the summer's over.
Kenny, how long had you been working on this deal? I mean, the last time we interviewed you, was it in the mix then?
Months before it was signed. It didn't get announced that it was signed till maybe 2 or 3 weeks after we had got it did.
Kenneth, this is when boxers, the boxing journey isn't easy. We all know that everyone goes through road bumps all over the place, from getting signed to getting fights to getting paid. I mean, we know the culture, we know how it works. But how does it feel for you to be with the Golden Boy? I know Oscar De La Hoya, one of the most revered boxers we've seen, right, in our lifetime, to be under his stable and to be able to say, you know what, I fight under him, and now I'm about to make these fights happen. How does that feel for you coming from Chicago?
I feel good. I just want an opportunity to fight the best, So, and it really and they every time I've talked to the people at Golden Boy, they seem excited, and they telling me what I want to hear. So as far as plans for the future, so that's all I'm looking for. That's what got me excited about it, is just it's a plan. I'm not gonna fight one time and then don't know what's next. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. I mean, because signing with Golden Boy, now you had an opportunity to possibly fight 2, maybe 3 times a year, whereas before it seemed like you were a little bit stagnant. You'd have 1 fight a year. And, me watching you here in Chicago and watching you spar and train and everything, you deserve more than 1 fight a year. I mean, is that easy time with Golden Boy?
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to get busy because I haven't fought in over a year now, so
yeah,
I wasn't feeling that. We had offers from a couple of different promoters, but just Golden Boy looked the best to me. It sounded the best, so that's where we went.
Well, you're the WBA #1 lightweight contender. A lot has happened since we last talked to you. Obviously, names are still in the mix. I know that you're still waiting on your next fight, but who do you who do you see yourself potentially getting in there with the big when it comes to the big names? Obviously, you may get a tune-up fight, you may not. I mean, what do you think you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to see?
Fights, with Golden Boy now, I got a couple options that they got a lot of fighters in my weight class too. So that's another reason why I thought it was a good idea to go with them, because they got Jose Ramirez, they got Arnold Barboza, O'Hara Davies, they got Ryan. He's saying he fighting like 143-ish, whatever. That's cool with me too. So they got Ryan. They got a couple guys that I could get in there and mix it up with, that I would consider like a big fight for me. So I mean, they let Pitbull Cruz come up and fight for the belt. Now they got another guy coming up. What's his name? Right, Rayo coming up. So it's two 135s fighting for the title. So I don't know. But I don't got no control over that. Ain't not really I can do about that. So.
So do you see yourself taking on anybody between 135 and 140?
Oh yeah, I'm open to anybody. Anybody that I think if it makes sense, I'm open for it. Hopefully I can get because I've been chasing Arnold Barboza down for a little bit, for a minute, when he was with. So now that I'm with Golden, we both with Golden Boy, there ain't really no reason why we can't get that done.
A couple weeks ago, Lomachenko took down Kambosos in a fight that we kind of expected, but really, this Lomachenko was he was just the A fighter, right? And when we look at that,
yeah, that's likely how I thought it was gonna go. Yeah, I don't think much of Kambosos. Happy for him that he got in the game and got his money and did his thing. So that TO fight was a blessing for him, but I ain't never think too much of him. So what I expected to happen happened to him. I didn't really know, because I thought he lost the last fight before that.
Yeah, it was a close matchup. But what I wanted to ask you was if an opportunity came to fight Kambosos on your way up to the top, would you take that opportunity?
Yeah, I would cook Kambosos for sure. I'd take that. Ain't with no hesitation. I don't think I don't know. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of somebody like at the top level that I think Kambosos would beat. I don't really think. It ain't too many options for me to like say I think Kambosos win. Like as far as like say like top 10 contenders or whatever, it ain't too many that I would favor him.
Yeah, and that brings up an interesting question, man, because now I'm sure all of these guys know who you are. Will they be willing to take that risk to fight you? Because of course you're a top level talent, amazing talent, but because of the inactivity, the popularity just isn't there. Of course, everybody knows your name in the boxing world, in the boxing circles, but outside the fan that doesn't follow boxing, he probably doesn't know your name yet. So, which is concerning when you're trying to get those top level guys to fight you, because honestly, you a big risk for every single one of those fighters at 135 and 140.
Yeah, I mean, for real, that's why we with Golden Boy now. So I got a promoter now that's gonna promote me. So once we get the rolling on that, I think that'll take care of itself. I think all I got to do is just win the fights they put me in, and then the promotion part, Golden Boy will do their thing and it'll take care of itself, and then we can start getting those big fights. Because I feel like this is the first time I really had a big promoter like really backing me. So I feel like the popularity part, the just knowing, getting my name out there more, it'll come with just stay winning. As long as I win, keep winning, I should be good, and we're gonna get the big fights. Because they didn't talk to me about fights they looking at for me, and it's good big fights that's in the future that they planning on having. All I got to do is keep the ball rolling, keep winning.
Yeah, I mean, with being with Golden Boy, you're gonna get some exposure. I'm sure you're gonna be obviously on TV and people will be able to see you. So that's always a benefit to that. So we can't wait to see that. And as we mentioned, the division is obviously stacked. You're in there with a lot of talent, and you are a risk to all these guys at the very top. Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis. It's an
Yeah.
interesting fight. Everyone, of course, the money is on Gervonta, but how do you feel about that fight? And do you think Frank or Gervonta would take a look at you and say,
I sparred Tank last week. I'm sparring tonight actually.
okay, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw.
I sparred Frank before too, so it's a good fight. It's good work with both of them. So I don't really know. I don't really got too much to say about it, just because I'm actively sparring with him. So I don't really.
Yeah,
I think it's a good fight. Good fight. Frank, one of the top lightweights. So I think it's a Tank first fight back in over a year. It's a good fight for him. Good fight. Good opportunity for Frank. So, but I think it's. I probably if I had to pick a winner, I pick Tank. Of course, everybody looks at him as just a puncher because of his record, but
yeah.
I think the fight will be interesting because Tank it'll be interesting for the people that like technical boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are pretty good technically. They both got good reflexes, so I think it'll be a good fight.
Okay, here's a question I always have to ask. When you sparring these guys, in the back of your mind, it always has to be, one day I may be fighting this dude. Because when I was playing ball, and I'm coming up through high school, college, I'm like, even though I was cool with the guys, I'm like, one day I got to play against this dude.
Yeah,
So is
yeah.
it the same type of feeling?
Certain people sometimes, not a lot. Like with Tank, I don't think that because I don't think he like I think Tank that his weight is 135. That's where he gonna be at like the rest of his career, unless he go up for like a super big fight.
Yeah, mega fight. Man.
Yeah, but I don't think that when I box Tank about like a fight. Like
Mm.
uh
What about anybody else riding around your division? Like
yeah, I've thought that before.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess this is a guy from the guy that's fighting Matias. I sparred with him a few times, and I thought every time we sparred, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
The guy from Australia, Liam Parrow.
Uh-huh.
I sparred him a lot out here, and I was just like I'll work, but I'll be trying to gauge just what I
Yeah.
thought about.
So you wouldn't show him everything when you sparring?
No, I did. I did once just to.
Oh yeah.
Just one time, because that's what. But I ain't gonna lie, that's what Bud said. Bud said the first time he sparred with anybody, he wanted to make sure he beat the hell out of him.
Oh yeah.
Right.
He beat the hell out of him first, huh?
Sometimes you gotta
He
let
said
them know in practice.
after that, they could work everything.
Yeah. Oh man.
Kenneth, there's a question out there in the boxing realm on who is the number one pound for pound boxer in the world. After what we saw this weekend with Alexander Usyk being undisputed now, the question is Bud, right? The question is Usyk. The question is Inoue. What's your opinion on that? Who takes that title?
I think it's interchangeable.
Mm.
I think right now is what have you done for me lately? So they're gonna have Inoue and Usyk at 1 and 2, and then probably put Bud at 3. Matter of fact, I just seen it before we got on the ring rankings. They just came out again. They got Usyk at 1,
Oh, wow.
and 2, and then they got Bud at 3.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm mad at it because Inoue running through whoever they put in front of him, and it's all like world class caliber fighters.
Right.
So, I mean, and Inoue, he active, like he fighting top 5 contenders every couple months and blowing them, like he blowing them out. So, and then Usyk, I mean, that's self-explanatory. Like Bud even said it yesterday. He was like, he can't be mad if Usyk number 1 pound for pound because from what he did, like Anthony Joshua twice, he beat Tyson Fury. Like that's not including what he did at cruiserweight and being undisputed, catching, like getting each belt one by one at cruiserweight, and then just coming up, taking all Anthony Joshua belts, then beating Tyson Fury. I know, but and people were saying Tyson Fury like this top whatever heavyweight in history. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, and coming up from cruiserweight and cleaning out the whole division, that makes he's got a compelling argument to be number one. But
yeah, I think by the August, people will get a good reminder, and then it's gonna switch in. So
yeah,
I think as long as those three keep winning, it's gonna always, whenever one of them fight, it's just gonna switch over and over and over again.
yeah, it's gonna be interchangeable. Hey, tell us, can you tell us, Kenny, does your dad still come out to Las Vegas? I know you have another trainer and everything.
Yeah, he got out here the last month of camp. So
okay. So when he's in your corner, is he the lead trainer, or is he just there to give you?
I mean, we don't really got no, like, when they both in the corner, even when sparring, it's like lead. They just or whatever. Like, they be in the back in the locker room fighting over who gonna wear the mic because don't neither one of them want it. They ain't really in the league because Coach K, he don't even like attention, so he don't want nobody to even know that he right there. He don't even want nobody looking at him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he will get with a hoodie and a hat on, trying to, and he don't no kind of publicity for itself or nothing.
No, that's good to have people like that behind you. You know, because
he refused to do any type of interview, like probably like go on the internet that he probably got an interview from like 3, maybe 4 years ago, the last time he did an
interview. Yeah, man. Hey, one question I have to, can you give us your thoughts on Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight?
I mean, now that it came out that he failed the drug test, I don't really know how to analyze it, I guess.
Yeah. Because I thought that, and Tony and I were watching the fight at the same time in the same venue, and I said, man, he looks so much bigger than Devin.
No, I said the first bell rung, I was like, Ryan looked huge.
Yeah, he was huge, man.
I said it out. I was like, he looked huge as soon as the first bell rung.
Yeah, and then he didn't make the weight. He came in 3 pounds over, and I thought that when Devin got hurt with that first left hook in the first round, I thought he never recovered from that.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. I think that, and I think he wasn't there. Like, he wasn't focused as mentally as he usually is, because he didn't even fight his fight. I know he was hurt, but even when he like shook it off a little bit, he didn't fight his fight. Like, he wasn't. Yeah. I felt like he wasn't thinking in there.
Yeah.
And the basics.
I think he was mad at Ryan. His dad had made him like it was a lot of animosity, so he was kind of hurt him. And Devin don't go in there trying to hurt people. Like, if it come, but he just trying to get a win. And I think he was trying to knock Ryan out. And he was trying to hurt. He was hunting for a knockout when that's not how he fight. And with Ryan, who got a good left hook and could punch, I don't think that was a good mixture. Especially with how do we know he was on PEDs, which
and the sample B comes
to find out.
The sample B comes back in 2 days from now on the 22nd.
Yeah. I mean, I seen him do an interview in Saudi yesterday. He was like, well, if the A sample's positive, then I'm pretty sure the B sample gonna be positive, but it's BS.
And hey, man, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's all. That's the only thing I could say.
Like, I don't really. And then it's weird that everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people defended him. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I never seen that. If somebody failed the test for steroids in boxing, everybody like running to their defense. Saying,
yeah. And unfortunately, world we live in.
Yes, I was like, I guess I don't know if it's just people don't like Devin Haney that much. It's probably not even Devin Haney. They probably just don't like Bill. Yeah, they don't. I think that's what it is. They just don't like that camp that much that they just willing to like whatever, it don't matter. Because if he was on the other foot, then David would be crucified.
Yeah, he would be. He would be. And the thing is, and you're absolutely right. I didn't think that he was fighting his fight because he against Prograis, he looked totally different.
Yeah.
You know, he boxed Prograis in and out. He did it.
With Ryan, he was just right in front of him, walking to him.
Yep.
I mean, he went in the middle rounds too, but I just felt like he didn't fight his fight.
Yeah. You're absolutely right, Ken. And you made a point too, because even Floyd Mayweather was talking about the fight and how this is the basics of boxing. He was throwing his right hand, left hand was down. That's not typical of Devin, right?
Yeah. I mean, y'all, he do always when he jab, he do. Well, I seen that video with Floyd talking about. He do that when he jab though. Always like he'll do this, but usually I don't know. He just when he does it, he usually like get himself away after he throws it or what. But this time he was doing it and then just steady coming forward.
Yeah.
So that's open for the hook.
Let me ask you as a boxer, Kenneth. I mean, boxers know what they're taking.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
I
mean, I check what I'm taking. Like my nutritionist, whenever they give me something, I might not know what it means, but I read like I got my supplements right here. I'm gonna read and see everything that's on it. I've never heard a boxer admit to
right.
Like just come clean and say, yeah, I made a mistake or I made a bad decision and I wanted to get an upper hand and I cheated. Everybody it was this that I didn't know about it. And maybe granted, some people might not know about it, but I'm sure not 100% of people that fail steroid tests didn't know about it. Some of y'all knew about it. So
most definitely. And the thing is, it gives you so much of an advantage. And unlike basketball and unlike other sports, I mean, you could lose your life in there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to somebody. We was like, I don't know, in boxing, maybe they should give you like a criminal charge for steroids.
It's assault, almost.
Yeah. No, you should. I agree with that. I totally agree with it. So, hey, I got a question, man. Since you haven't fought in a whole year and everything, what have you been working on over the past year? I've seen you spar several times, seen every one of your fights and everything. But what's different about Kenny Sims Jr. As opposed to 1 year ago?
I think I just grow. My confidence grows every time I'm in the gym. Every time I box somebody, every time I spar. Because I'm always in the gym. I'm always working. We always just tweaking little stuff. But I think the most important thing for me right now is just my confidence. My confidence in there is at an all-time high. So
that's got to be pretty damn good because you was confident anyway.
Yeah, my confidence is at an all-time high, and I think just when I get in there, I'll show it that I belong with the best of them. So we just been working, been grinding, just working on the small stuff, working on the small things. Because I know, at that level, that's all it really is. The small stuff is what separates you.
Yeah.
So work on the basics.
Now, speaking of that, because you changed, back when you were training most of the time here in Chicago, and me watching you spar, you would change to southpaw a lot, and you told me. I think a couple months ago that you kind of have gotten away from that. Maybe you turn southpaw.
It's back. It's back. With a big smile, it's back.
Certain times, he'd be like, nah, just stay. Like right now, I'm staying strictly southpaw.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sparring strictly southpaw because I'm helping Tank, so he fight Frank Martin, so I do the whole session southpaw.
Well, you've always been multifaceted, man. You've always been able to change for sure. We've seen that, and we definitely want to see you in with the big dogs, man. All the names: Frank, Javante, Loma. Loma, I would love to see you get in the ring with Loma.
Yeah, I feel like the way he talking, he done. He don't really want to do it no more.
Oh really?
Yeah, it sounded like he just fought. He wanted to win that title for his dad.
Oh,
after the fight. Like he don't sound like he's too much interested in fighting much longer.
Well, now's the perfect time to get him then.
Yeah,
hopefully you can get that.
he already said it though. He was like, "I'm too small for 135." Isn't it? I'm not going nowhere over 135.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was after one of his fights. I don't remember which one exactly, but I remember him saying like, I'm not 140 too big for me. 135 already too big. So
You fight Pitt though?
yeah, for sure. ASAP. No deal.
How do you handle that
I
bull?
don't think they would fight me though.
He don't want to fight you?
Nah, I know his promoter, like his promoter's son. Like I know him.
Okay.
Person. Like he comes to the gym. Like I spar with some of his fighters and stuff. And I posted a little video on Instagram. I was trolling him. They was because he did it to me first. He came in the gym and he know that's my gym out here, and he brung like a bunch of Pitbull t-shirts. Yeah, so I took her and I like messed it up and right in front of him and was talking to him. Yeah. And he had told me that they were fighting Rayo already before it got announced. So I already knew that they wouldn't fight me. I don't expect them to ever fight me. Not Pitbull. Yeah. I don't even know if he planned on staying at 140 for long. Because he ain't not fighting at 140. This next fight, he's fighting a lightweight that's moving up.
Yeah.
So
fight going back down. Yeah, I don't think he's big enough to go, to go even stay at 140. A couple fights there, yeah.
The Rolly fight, that was a lick for him. He gotta give me so he could get a title. But with the other guys at 140 that are actually 140 and know how to fight, I don't think he gonna stay up there.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Well, Kenneth, we're excited for you, man. We're proud of you as well, representing Chicago under Golden Boy Promotions. We obviously wish you the best of luck. We can't wait to see your next fight, what it's going to be, when you're going to announce it. But we'll be here for it, and we can't wait to see it. We hope to see you with the big dogs ASAP.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The Parley by Safe Lift. Once again, don't forget to check out everything in the description box, and of course, follow us on social media. Everything is right there. This is the Parley. What's up, guys? TLO here for the Parley. 15-year NBA veteran Kendall Gill there. Don't forget to subscribe to everything you see there in the description box. We want to hear from you guys, and of course, hit that bell for the notifications. Like that, you know what's going on.
Hit it.
By the way, just want to make sure you know, Tyson Fury has never lost a fight to Deontay Wilder.
And this is untrue. He lost the first fight.
I don't even want to hear it, bro.
He lost the first fight.
I don't even want to hear it, bro.
He lost the first one.
He did it, bro.
He lost the first one.
He did it, bro.
You have yet to watch that fight with me. He lost the last two, but not the first.